another episode. Episode number 53.
53.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm your host, Hennessy.
I'm your other host, Janelle.
I'm Elaina.
And before we hop into this, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel at Sneaky League Pod.
Why do I feel like we're talking really quiet?
I'm just taking it very seriously today. I'm clocked
No, I'm
in.
even looking at like the voice, and it was just like,
The mic's okay. Now you see me working.
it's taking us a minute to intro right now.
You see me working. Now why would you do it? Yeah.
He said, come on.
He don't ever do this no more. Now he sees that I'm introing and wants to do this. This is hilarious.
For old time's sake.
Right. He's like, remember the
They
first
need a haircut
episode?
so bad.
Yeah, so does Chopper, man. It's that time.
You need a haircut, Bubbers.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. If you are listening to us on Apple Podcast or Spotify and you want to see us instead, I would suggest pausing it and going to our YouTube and following us there and watching us there at Sneaky Link Pod. So you can see the wonderful items that we have on today that we're going to talk about in a second.
And we have a website now.
We do have a website now.
We have a website, sneakyleakpod.com.
Ooh, sounds so official. So we ended up we got some extra shirts in from our 1 year celebration with Cindy. So make sure you go buy yourself a pair because we have very limited stock, okay? So get them while you can because these ain't coming back again.
No, they
Not
ain't.
doing this shit again. On to the next after this. But go get them now. The website will also be in the description below. And Instagram. Can't forget the Instagrams. Sneaky Link Pod on Instagram. Go ahead and follow that. We are still road to 10K, you know. We're getting there, though.
We're just trying to
We
get
are
there.
getting there.
I would like to be there by the end of the year. That's all I want.
I think we will.
Come on now.
If things go as planned towards the end of this year, next month, really, I think we'll get there for sure by the end of the year. Any other
Announcements?
things? Yeah, announcements. Do we have anything else? No,
Any
right
other
now.
announcements? Not at this current moment.
All right. What we got on today?
What do we got on? Start us off, Hennessy.
I have on the Air Max Tailwind Supreme.
So cute.
Thank you.
Thanks for whooping today.
Yeah, I know. Y'all see that little gold.
You make me want those.
Aren't they so cute?
They're so cute.
They're so cute, right? And they don't go for much. I got them a little dirty. I'm gonna clean them up though. But
Oh, it's okay.
I love this. I have a red dress on from I don't know, and ponytail Amazon.
Glasses.
The alley, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe the alley. The alley. Yes, I think the alley.
down there.
Yes. I haven't been to the
Right.
These nails are fucking atrocious.
They're long as fuck.
Dude, I thought they were gonna be
Oh my
way shorter than this,
God.
and then I got them. I was like,
Well, now you
I look like Cardi B.
It looks
Yeah.
like your other ones just outgrew.
Yeah.
And, like, now-
they're just like, hell, this is too much. Like,
Definitely give
They
it
still
Cardi
look
B.
good though.
maybe when I was like 18, I would do this. Like, this is a lot. I don't know how y'all do it. And I wear my nails long. Like, I don't know how y'all do this.
You do long stiletto?
I used
Or
to.
do you
Long stiletto, you see, like, my signature, like, 2012 through, like, 2014, that was my shit. Like, long stiletto. And then, like, this is pretty much like this, but not as
That's
long.
like extra long.
This is extra long.
I have long stiletto, and I don't think mine's are that.
Mine's
long
are probably a
compared to
little bit
that.
longer
Yeah,
than
yours
yours
are
back in
like
the day.
mediums.
Yeah.
Oh no, the box is long stiletto.
But
What are yours?
Oh,
These are.
like long square, but they're cut. Like some of them are lipstick
yeah.
angled.
I think for the most part, I usually do like a skinny coffin. You know, that's like
I like
my
a
thing.
tapered square.
Yeah, I like a tapered like coffin. Then I guess
I was
yeah.
a coffin girl. And then
Coffin had us in a head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
a headlock.
It's still chokehold. Yeah, it still kind of got me a little bit.
Chokehold, the
headlock.
It got me in a headlock. I'll tell you that.
She's sick.
It has me in a headlock. Because I don't like to give it up. The only reason I bought, I've been stiletto lately is because of those press-ons.
Yeah.
Because if I was going to get my nails done,
I always end up like poking holes in my clothes when I get fresh stilettos.
Actually,
And I get so mad, especially my leggings when I'm pulling pants. I'm like, another hole.
Me too. Now they're all dull because I've been.
Anyways, moving on.
What you got on you?
Nike SB Dunks. What are these, like mischievous?
Oh.
I don't know. What are these called?
Mischief, I think.
Mischief.
Yeah.
Night of Mischief.
Night of Mischief or something.
Halloween SBs. And
about
if you were here a year ago, I actually bought these last year, and I was hoping to get them in by Halloween. And they came by Halloween, but they came after our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll wear them next year, and here we are. I love the detail on these shoes. I'm not super fan of like super bright shoes sometimes.
Really?
But because the orange is like really bright.
It is. It's like a little jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, it has a little jack-o'-lantern face. Look at the ghost on the inside.
Yeah, that's so. I didn't
They're
realize.
festive.
Oh, it says
they're supposed to be kind of loud.
Details,
like
people.
Candy corn.
Details.
Yeah. And then the back say trick or treat or just trick treat.
Yeah, it's festive.
What is the insole?
The candy corn.
It looks like like the inside of a pumpkin.
Oh,
Like the gut?
It's like the gut.
Can you get it?
Look.
Oh, that's so.
Man,
it must be really be doing
like
it with the
this.
details.
And
man.
at the time, I think like I was just like, fucking Henny. She can't see shit. I think at the time for me when they came out, I was like, whatever. Oh yeah, like the spider webs. Look at the spider. But afterwards, I was like, damn, I really want those. Like,
Yeah, they're cute.
I gotta go check the eBays now.
Yeah,
It's like 21,
See if they,
20.
Yeah. Probably like
21.
they said the date's like 2019, so they either
Yeah,
released
20. So they
2019,
probably like
2020.
2019, 2020. Yep. I remember when that released actually. I think I went for them and I couldn't get them.
I don't know why. I was just kind of like, the orange is
And then
really
I think
bright.
the Mummies came out the next year.
Yeah, the Mummies came out the
next year.
And that's what I wore last week.
Because they had a good Halloween one in a minute. Yeah.
We were literally just saying, because I'm trying to wear Halloween shoes this month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then just Jora Brown leggings.
Jora Brown. Who's that?
I don't know. It keep popping up on my Instagram feed, and I finally bought, and they were not cheap. Like I was just, but I had wanted them. Yeah. But they're really
they
nice.
do feel, it's giving Lululemon.
Yeah, they're
Like,
really, I'm like, yeah, and then just threw on this Nothing Grows Overnight tee. Shout out Con, even though he doesn't watch our episodes
At all.
So he'll never hear this.
Ever.
In your hat.
Dodgers, go Dodgers. Go Dodgers, bitch. It's playoffs.
Didn't we lose?
We lost yesterday, but we won Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So it's 1-1, best out of 5. Tomorrow and Wednesday is at San Diego. Fuck the Padres. But you know,
Dodgers.
Is Nate
that
a fan?
Tatis, he kind of, he's a Padre, but you know. Yeah, Nay's a fan. So I called her yesterday. I was FaceTiming her like during the game. Like, oh, yeah, yesterday sucked.
That's what I heard.
So yeah, that's what I have on. Halloween Dodger fit.
So I got on my Disney Crocs today. Big comfy girl.
Love those.
I forgot what year these were. I think 21, 22?
I feel like they were 22.
22.
Yeah.
I didn't like this year's ones. They were.
I know. I didn't like last year's either. I didn't like that blue green. I didn't like the vibrant colors. I was just talking about this with, I think, Leah. The Halloween stuff last year for Disney was like that turquoise.
I didn't either.
I didn't like any of it. I'm like, what is this shit?
But the holiday stuff is coming out soon, and I can't wait for that. But same. I'm trying to do Halloween-y shoes the next few episodes as well. So I had to throw, and I feel like I haven't worn Crocs on here in a while.
Yeah,
man.
it's been a
Trying
while.
to be comfy on here.
Do I even have any Crocs?
You don't have a pair of Crocs?
Dude, I'm trying to think. I've owned Crocs in the past, but I don't know if I own any at the moment.
Have you worn them?
Still over there.
Yeah, I've worn Crocs. I've had the Salehis, and then I had
I still want a pair.
I think a pair by, I want to say it was Awake New York. I had a pair by them.
Everyone had them damn Carrots ones. The Carrots ones are cute.
Yeah,
I
got the Carrots
they're cute.
ones.
I remember everyone had the Carrots ones.
Yeah, that's the only ones I think I've had are those two from Crocs.
It took me a while to get into Crocs.
Oh, I had the what's the face ones too? Those the Grateful Dead bears.
Oh, okay.
I had those.
Yeah.
I used to wear the fuck out of those. I think that's it though.
Yes, and Crocs. That's one of the brands I had on my vision board this year that I want to work with.
Nice.
Yeah. So year's almost over, but
2025.
Let us make
Put it on the next year.
Yeah, that'd be so
Sneaky
cute.
That'd be cute.
Socks. Forever 21, I think actually. Yeah. Biker shorts. I think this is from Target. And then I have my friend Marco, Masterminds Connect. He did a shirt last year of like all the villains, like all like type of like fandom villains.
Oh, is this
so
one from Power
Disney.
Rangers?
Yeah, Rita.
Scar, the Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Ursula.
Voldemort. Zurg. Oogie Boogie. Yeah, so it's a bunch of different characters on it. Shout out to Marco.
Fun.
Oh no, he did this for Summer. That's what it was. Sinister Summer. That's
Pretty cool.
Shout out to Marco. He's actually the one that did our logo as well. Our sneaky
Shout
logo
outs
that
to
you
you.
see everywhere.
Shout outs to you.
Young man.
Just make sure you go follow. Oh my god.
I don't know him, so I'm just like, shout out
He
to
was
that
at our
young man.
party.
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
Young man.
I had a lot to deal with at that party. Okay?
Oh my god.
Oh
So
my
fucking
God.
funny. What else do I have on? I don't even know where I got my bamboos from, but yeah, that's all I got on right now.
I don't even have jewelry on today.
That's all right.
Ooh. Let's get into it, guys. Weekly catch up. I feel like we're just slow. We're dragging
we're getting
today.
through it, man. We're
We need
getting
some
through it.
wine.
Yeah.
The fuck.
There is a little bit in there in the fridge if you want some. There's a bottle that's already like open. It just has the little
Hold on, y'all.
cork in
I'll
it.
be back. I gotta take off my shoes.
She just
I'll be wearing those shoes in Elena's house.
You can wear them to the I know these ones. Otherwise, these ones.
I mean, they're new, so
yeah, that's
you're
the only
good.
reason I had them on. So yeah, not much on my end. Yeah, that one's really good.
Thank you.
That one's good. I've been drinking that one. Shout out Wonderworks Wines. Is that a Wonderworks or?
No. This is
It is.
Wavy wine.
Wavy Wines, that one. They be having that shit at Clink. Anyways, yeah, not too much in my past week. I don't really remember doing
Anything
really. I remember I was doing stuff, but I was really like heavy in the gym last week and just spent the weekend at the brewery watching the Dodger games essentially.
I didn't know we were on playoffs. I thought it was still regular.
Yeah, no. This was the first of the so like either the Dodgers or knock the Padres out, or the Padres
Beat the Dodgers.
yes. Which I don't think will happen, but there you got it for me.
Oh,
So cute.
I had a little busy week. Went to Disney. Nothing new there though. Me and Deshay had a bait photo shoot actually.
Oh, he did it with you?
Yeah, he did.
I
with
didn't
me.
click it open. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I seen it and I was like, Janelle. I was like, she's always up to something.
Yeah, so we did a bait photo shoot for like their new One Piece stuff that just came out, and that they're also going to be dropping at New York Comic-Con next week.
Oh.
No, this week. No, wait, I think it's next week. So yeah, we did a little photo shoot with them. Shout out to Ron. Shout out to Bait. Love you guys. Then I got invited by my friend Damo to go to Knott's to do their like spooky in the daytime.
See, maybe I could
spooky thingy, but they're not. It's really for kids.
That's me.
They have like little baggies, and you can like
Trick or
treat, but it's only for like kids 11 and younger. So we were kind of like, what the fuck? But it was still a good time. Some of our friends were there too, so it was nice. I ended up going to Disney after that because I had time to kill. Oh, we were supposed to go out that night.
We were.
We definitely didn't, and that's totally fine with me too.
Yeah, it just ended up.
I should have brought a kid so they could get it.
Just not.
None of us have kids.
That's
really
I'll play Sean Kelly as 11 super quick. I'd be like, how you gonna tell me how old he is? He big for his age. The fuck?
One of those, like, you know, like the Samoan babies?
They be big as hell.
Those
Toddlers look like 10 years old. Like,
oh, man.
yeah.
All I'm saying, how you gonna tell somebody else how old that kid is?
That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. That's how you sneak kids in at Disneyland all the
Man,
time.
do you see that one post that was going around?
Oh, yeah. The lady that got arrested.
She got arrested, or she's getting dragged out of Disney, and her
Yeah,
kids were like
2 kids.
For what? For telling her kids is little too?
No, but for like sneaking
them
her kids in.
to
But she's done it
Disneyland.
multiple times in like the same week or something like
How,
that.
how does she sneak them in? I'm
Well,
confused.
because you can get kids in for free until they're 3, but the thing is they're not allowed to press you about, like, stop you and ask you how old like your kid is, right?
Okay.
So you can really just put them in a stroller and just
drive
stroll
them.
along and get in. Yeah. So I don't know how exactly she got caught though, but I saw
they
somewhere
said
that she
this
had done
wasn't
it like
the first
multiple
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I read something
So
that like
crazy.
she has a pass, but
yeah, she did have a pass.
those
so she was
girls-
trying to get-
did not look like they look like they were
They're
like
definitely older
5
than
or
3
6 or something. Yeah.
You know,
They weren't like toddlers. They were a little bit older.
like preschool.
See, y'all,
Yeah, like preschoolers.
y'all push it too much. It's like if you get away with it once, then yeah, that's fine. But like if you keep
can't
doing
keep
it,
doing it,
nah,
yeah.
it's cool at one time. But I'm all
slide
about
the one
one-time
time.
crimes, okay? One-time crimes is okay. If you don't get caught, you consider yourself blessed. Don't do it again. That's what I say. Look,
Oh man,
I've lived quite the life, y'all.
When I'm
so-
driving, I always think like if I don't get caught, then it's technically not illegal. The U-turns, whenever, yeah, I'd be risking it.
we let
sometimes.
James back the door for free. Like he ain't getting charged.
Oh
Like,
my god! So, anyways, I also went to LA Comic-Con on Sunday.
Oh, how was that?
It was cool. I really just went because one of my favorite artists who designed for this new comic book, this new Teen Titans, like Raven, like Beast Boy comic book that I like. He had a booth there, so I really wanted to go get like my comics signed and get some prints from him. So that was really like why I really wanted to go. So I got that shit done. I ended up buying some other stuff too. I also stopped by my friend Edison's booth, who works at Loungefly. He has this other clothing brand called Nostalgic Over Hype. I feel like I might get that wrong. But he had a booth there, so I stopped by to go say hi to him. But I really mainly went to go get my prints signed and get my book signed. So, yeah, really short trip. Then I stopped by Undefeated for a little bit, say hi to Rob and all the folks out there.
Folks at Undefeated.
Yeah, that's all I did this week. Did you do anything this week?
I went to a concert. I thought about if I wanted to tell the people or not, because you know sometimes I be keeping my business from y'all, because I be having to, y'all. Sorry, I'm gonna start telling y'all more of my business though. I promise. Look, these 60s, 70s episodes, boy, y'all gonna know a lot. But anyway,
the number episode.
yeah,
That's another year.
What theme is that?
I'll light shut off right now.
Oh shit.
but yeah,
On a timer.
I went to a concert. Freddie Gibbs. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I seen a few people had gone to that.
Yeah, it was the 10th anniversary of Pinata. That's one of his like bigger
Bigger
albums. But it's cool. Alchemist showed up. I wish I could have talked to him, get him on the pod or something. Maybe next time. Freddie Gibbs is actually doing stuff now with. So I sent y'all something earlier. He did a sneaker shopping with Joe LaPointe.
Yeah, he did sneaker
yeah.
shopping.
Yeah, I guess it's that time of the year that the publicist is working. It's time to get him.
Yeah, I mean, he was out at
connected.
Family Fest.
Yeah,
concert.
yeah. Him and Alchemist had a pop up at Family Fest. They had a restaurant called Alfredo, and Alfredo is actually from a song too, and an album they did. But the food looked amazing because y'all know, Alchemist and Action Bronson are real tight. Yeah, and you know how they are, how he is with food and shit. So I'm pretty sure that food was great. I wanted to go, but I got to Family Fest way too fucking late. But,
Did she?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I think everything was like closing down when she got there.
Dead ass. Like as soon as I got to the bar in VIP, like the lady was like, "You're too late. You can't have a drink." And then this like angel man came out of nowhere.
Angel man.
And then he was like, "Actually, you have 4 minutes left. She can have a drink." I was like, "Ooh." I was was like, thank you. And then I tried to cut. Okay, I had shrooms in my purse, right?
Lord.
And then the people had seen it and they were like, you can't have that in here. And I'm like, bro, it's from, I tried to lie. I was like, it's from the gas station. They're like, you can't buy this at the gas station. I'm like, well, technically, I got it from the smoke shop, so I can't. But
smoke shop shrooms, listen, shit, the wine shop shrooms were crazy.
Yo, the wine, we was on the wine shop shrooms at the Freddie concert. But we had a new batch. Let me tell you, that shit was great, Elaina. It wasn't like that paranoid shit we had because we was up in that party like this. Like, no,
I was like, I just gotta thug it out. I can't go home right now because I'm like, I don't want to be home alone. Just.
Yeah, but no, these were not like that this time. It was same brand but different kind of cut.
Same brand. I think it's just the guy selling them.
Yeah,
kind of cut.
I know.
Ooh, that sounds so bad.
Anywho, Gibbs concert was good at least.
We had a time. Freddie Gibbs was more fucked up than me, but boy,
I've seen somebody else say that too.
But he did not mess up on his performance though. My nigga didn't skip a beat, a breath, nothing. Like, God-given performer. Seriously. Everything Freddie Gibbs has from a talent perspective is God-given because I think he's low-key a piece of shit, but he's like the good kind of piece of shit. Yeah. Like, you fuck with him. You know what I mean? Because like, he funny as hell, right? But seriously, God-given talent. Hands down.
Cool. I only know him on like Dom songs, so.
I used to listen to his shit back in the day. I haven't really like in a while. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even on my music shit like I used to be. Like, I used to be so like, like on top of it, and now I'm just like, I'll listen to the same Bad Bunny album 500 million times.
Honestly, look, same.
It's just like, I just keep going through what's already in my library. Like,
I just have my moods, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The only new shit I'm listening to is Future.
Yeah, like, you keep your ear to the ground though. Like,
yeah, I do. I really do.
I'm like, I'm just gonna have to start like send me new music so I could be up to date.
But me and you kind of have a similar ear anyway.
Yeah.
Like, we really like hip hop, like for real. So yeah.
Okay, well, let's get into it. Sneaker news and upcoming and all the good stuff.
So I guess some holiday stuff got canceled.
Yeah, I actually came across this tweet from Z Sneakerheads with a Z. More canceled holiday drops. Like some 5s, these brown 3s. I don't know the name of any of these. Yeah, these lows.
These lows look nice.
Those lows are nice. Yeah. You're right.
Some 6s and these 13s.
I mean, we didn't really need any of it.
Honestly,
honest,
yeah.
So I'm not even mad.
The only thing I would take are the lows.
Yeah.
The ones are kind of cool. I like that green though. I will say.
Yeah, no, nice. Honestly, but like these look nice.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I would take both the ones.
So yeah, honestly, I don't think I'll never get tired of ones.
I really like those lows though. Those lows are nice.
Yeah, I don't know why. I forgot what else I had read with it or like how I came across it, but I was just like, oh, I hate it. Froze again. I was like, that's odd. But I know we've been seeing like, I mean, even with what was it, the other ones that they pushed back the date.
The black toes.
Yes, thank you.
Them 13s is ghetto. Like, that's a hood special right there. For real.
I wonder what the colorway is supposed to be. I'm gonna look at the comments. Even though this thing froze right now, maybe it'll come back if I.
They kind of look.
Yeah,
they look like the chutneys.
Yeah, it looks like that, but I don't know if that's what it was.
Like high chutneys.
Was it like Z sneaker?
He said something about the things being.
Yeah, like he's the one that kind of like the tweet that I had seen posted it.
But he said like more about it.
I think there was like people in the comments I had seen like kind of talking about it.
I mean, there's already coming out with so much shit anyway.
There's a lot of stuff coming out.
And I feel like anything in between like the black cement 3s and then the 11s that are dropping, like no one's really going to be paying attention to any of the other shit.
Yeah, because that's going to be the main concern. But you know, there's going to be a lot of units of those anyways.
I don't know where that tweet is now.
True.
Boo. I hate when I can't. I know. I hate when I can't go back and find something, but I screenshotted it. So
my eyes hurt. You like watching you scroll?
I know. I'm like,
can't like not look, but
moving on.
Your favorite issues or something? Like favorite tweets?
No,
these are like his posts because it was from him. Okay. But I'm trying to see like, I think it was actually early. This kind of came out like last early September, like a month ago.
Oh,
already.
damn.
When are Wu-Tang shoes coming out? I need them too.
I've only ever seen October. No one has said
Oh,
like
right
the
here.
actual
This
date.
was on 9/11. Interesting.
So that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but honestly, the thing is, like, is Nike reeling back after seeing recent releases? But like, my whole thing now, I remember, like, it was just kind of like, okay, if these were supposed to be holiday, we're literally 2 months from holiday, like, if not a month from November. Like, aren't these shoes put in production way ahead of?
Oh yeah, they're already made.
That's what I'm saying. So like, what is it? Just the drop for holiday is canceled? Or are they coming out at a later time?
I'm assuming
it says to be announced, so I would say it's just gonna get pushed back.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, probably just till later. They'll probably split them up in quarters.
Next year.
Yeah,
there's so much dropping anyways.
I
saw a post of like all like the confirmed shoes dropping next year, and they look. I tweeted that it was giving me like 05 to like 07
I did see
vibes.
that.
Yeah, and it really did.
It
like,
really
pretty
did.
good. Yeah,
I'm,
I'm not like not terribly
really
mad at it. So yeah,
I did see that.
Oh my god, my Steelers lost yesterday.
Oh man,
no, I watched that game. Cowboy, they was at each other's neck the whole time though.
A little bit, yeah.
They, like for the most part, like that was a pretty good game. They were pretty close.
No,
Cowboys was acting up. They was fighting every time. They was on ass.
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
they was on ass yesterday.
We didn't. No, I quoted it. So that's weird. I mean, oh yeah, it still should be in there if it's coded. That's weird. Yeah, don't keep going down. I don't know when I said it.
Steelers
but I did see that.
Yeah. What?
I said Steelers is a black ass team too. I didn't realize how black it is. Yeah. I was like, it's a black ass team. Okay.
I mean, yeah, they had a coach.
I could count the white people on that team. I was like, it's not a lot. Okay.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot of white people on that team. They got black coach and everything. I was like, okay.
One of the few, if not the only.
Yeah.
So, what else is happening?
Images have surfaced of a Jordan 4 RM in the pine green colorway. Thoughts?
We got pine 4s at home.
Yeah, I already made my statement about them coming up with poor man's versions of colorways that we already have for these 4 RMs. We saw it with those off-white looking women's pair, and the Nigels too. Also,
yep, there is a pair out there.
They were both
right.
women's shoes, and the sole was just different. So I don't think we're really.
Excuse me.
I don't want to keep saying we don't really need it because we literally don't. But I get when they try to put other colorways onto new silhouettes so that it creates a buzz around the silhouette. Yeah. But like it give it its own colorway. Like it doesn't need to have to
be attached to that.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But also, here's my whole thing too with something like this. I don't know do you know what these retail at? Like technically these silhouettes?
The RMs? I'm trying to think. No, I think it's a little less than 280 then.
Because my whole thing is this. You can't be charging SB prices, retail prices for something like this. I think sometimes they need to go lower on
they're
like
charging Jordan prices, not SB prices.
No, yeah, I'm talking about the SB4 prices. I'm sorry. I meant to say Jordan SB4.
Yeah.
But I just feel like with a silhouette like this, if you want it to move, how come you can't move it at a cheaper price? Because it's not a retro at the end of the day. It's not something that's collaborative. So why don't you just price it a little bit cheaper? So kids, some kids.
Collaborative in what way?
Like, it's not collaborative like how Nigel did a collaborative project on this.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm saying?
He's the only one, yeah.
Yeah, so it's non-collaborative. It's not a retro shoe.
Yeah.
So why is it priced so high is my question. Because if you want something like this to move, just make it cheaper for, like, kids to buy and stuff like that.
These ones
you know
are
what
cheaper.
I mean?
I think these RMs are cheaper than regular 4s, especially the 4 SBs. But they are definitely higher than SBs.
Yeah,
I feel like they're between
not.
at least like 150 and 180.
Yeah, because I really want to know how much that shoe costs.
Check like Foot Locker, or like JD or something.
Yeah, like just a Jordan RM4.
They still like have them.
Because I'm pretty sure they'll all be the same price if it's like a.
Oh, 150. Yeah, sounds right.
Okay.
Oh, they're still on Nike.
Damn, do y'all? It wasn't not too long ago that our retros were $150 in our size.
It was,
and cheaper than that sometimes. And it's like all of a sudden everything just went up. Like, especially within shoes.
You saw it like right after. I feel like, to me, I saw it after holiday releases. Holiday releases started becoming like 180 to like 200 to 220.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Then that became the standard for all the other shoes dropping in like that next year.
Yeah.
Insane. Inflation.
I'm saying.
On top of not getting good quality is crazy.
You got to fix it somewhere. Like something has to. You got to be in a medium somewhere. Sorry.
Do you think if they put this colorway like this on a different Jordan, people would have been more receptive to it than it being like a 4RM?
Like what kind of Jordan?
I don't know. Like a 2
or
3.
Okay.
I think a 2 would look cute. With
2
like
could be
gun bottom with the
cute.
green
2 could
and the
be
gray.
cute. I think people are just so over 2s. I think 2s are for people who like 2s.
Yeah,
like
it's
us.
very.
But like,
It's very. Not everyone. Not a lot of people are for 2s.
True.
Maybe if the silhouette was popping at the moment,
Yeah, because like the paneling on the 4 just makes it makes it works.
Yeah, it works. What about a 5?
Depending. But I want to say no in my spirit.
Same.
I think this would be cute on a 14, but 14s are very niche too. Very niche shoes.
White 14s are harder to come by though.
Yeah. So I think people would actually buy into that actually, now that I think about it. Because we don't get them often. You're right. We rarely see anything white 14 from like a new standpoint. We always, the Laney's had came out not too maybe like a year ago. And then prior to that
is blue.
Yeah, and nothing ever is white. You're right.
Supremes are white.
Yeah, but that was 2014. That was
I'm just talking about like, the white releases in general and the playoffs. No, not the last shots.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe on a different silhouette, I could see the colorway working. I think since it's such a new color that has been introduced to us too, it hasn't had time to really just like be on other shoes that so quickly. Because that was like that's really quick
for that SB4.
Yeah.
So
that's a little weird when we think about it. Maybe they thought if they threw that color on that, it would like.
It's another 4.
Yeah, they would be like, oh, they're going to go crazy for this. Nah. But like.
Everyone's calling them not the poor man's, but like someone's going to be
This is solely an opinion, by the way. Not a fact.
Yeah, that's when I posted on our thing. Someone's going to be mad at Christmas when they just come in. So funny. All right, what else we got?
I put this on the thing. I seen these really cute Bob Marley Adidas.
Oh, let's go there.
I forgot who posted them. Right here.
Oh, cool.
Honestly, I just think they're really cute.
I think they got it right. Nice. It feels like something they will wear down there.
Yeah, honestly, I really like the color scheme. I like the simplicity of it.
That's always nice.
And I feel like we don't hear enough about Bob Marley.
An Adidas SL72RS. Coming out in October.
I could see him and his family wearing it. Well, not him personally, but I can see the Marleys.
October 15th. Yeah, I really like the color.
I can see the Jamaican Rude Boys in this.
Yeah, Jamaican Rude Boys.
I'm fucking dead. I'm freaking dead. I don't think I put these on here, but did you guys see these little cutie Dornbeckers?
Yeah, I did.
I honestly think these are such a cute, little girl shoe.
Yeah, they are.
Sure.
I love the varied laces. I love the color. It says "Give Life."
That's cute.
This is definitely a Dornbecker shoe.
Yeah, it is. It's I don't know if that's like her initials.
They're loud as hell, but they're cute.
Yeah,
they are. They're definitely like little girls.
This is no shade. You know what they kind of look like? The Nicki Minaj.
Okay, I did get Nicki Minaj vibes.
They're similar. Yeah.
It's the pink.
Yeah. Agreed.
They dropped the ball on that.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, well, I mean, they dropped the ball as far as what they could have did. I mean, it never came out anyways.
Yeah, it didn't.
But it could have been something cool, is what I'm saying. During that time of Nicki.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because this was a long time ago when that was going to happen.
Family Guy did a little Yeezy mention on. Was it their latest episode? No, not latest, but is it an old episode?
I don't think it was an old episode. No, because honestly, all of that Yeezy comment is very much so relevant.
It definitely
because like all those Yeezys have just like within the last few months like gone on sale.
Yeah.
Like they're
like
getting
30,
rid of stock.
50
So I
bucks.
think that's a
$40.
Halloween episode.
$40.
They're dropping
$40.
literally
$40.
So it was like I don't know what, I haven't watched the whole scene. I just seen the clip and it was like whatever pumpkin guts spilled out and it's on his Yeezys. And
so
he
they're
makes
cheap
cheap about like
anyways.
they're cheap anyway. Like, bro, the fact that like pop culture like that is so tapped into like sneakers on that level to like because I feel like the Yeezy obviously at that like during its height or hype or whatever, however you want to like reference it, it got so many older people wearing Yeezys.
Oh,
that's very true.
Like a lot of dads, a lot of like
oh my god,
others and people that really don't tap into sneakers on that level.
Old people thought they were cool as hell when they had
Literally.
cool
Yeezys.
as fuck.
And it just makes so much sense because obviously all the dads on Family Guy are like older dudes, like just corny older dudes who really aren't like into like a streetwear culture in that sense. And it's just funny, like that reference was like, I think it fits so like perfectly. Just like, I think too, like my dad, he had like his Yeezys for a while and was like so proud of them.
I'm telling you, them old people, they ate them shits up.
And they're super, like you can't deny the comfort of that Ultra Boost, okay? My mom has plantar fasciitis and I put her on the Ultra Boost. She still wears, she don't have Yeezys, but like she's wearing the Adidas all the time because the boost.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that was pretty funny. I seen a lot of people posting it.
Yeah, same.
I think like honestly, we need like more, I don't want to say like holiday type sneaker references like that, but I think stuff like that is funny.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Like I didn't want to say like I was gonna say like we need like more holiday, like how it was like a Halloween reference, but I'm like I don't want to say just like holiday, but I think we need in general
just like sneaker culture references and like modern like like pop culture. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I mean it is pop culture at this point.
Oh, it
mean,
absolutely is.
You know, like it's funny because it's like when we started liking this shit. I mean, don't get it fucked up. Like Jordans were definitely pop culture because of you know who Michael Jordan is, but not the way Nike is. Like Nike has turned into something completely different. Yeah, and we are like in real time of it. It's crazy.
Real times for sure. Just like Cool Kai announcing he was done with his shoes.
Specifically, let's read this word for word because this.
Okay, I want to read the.
Let's read that
specifically
word.
the air Kais. Is that what they're called?
It was an actual text y'all sent, not text, but
it was a tweet.
Was it a tweet that y'all sent?
Did you guys send it?
There was a sheet. It was a tweet in the chat
in our BBC one. Dang, I need you to open these messages up.
Girl, why?
Oh my God. Why do you have so many unread messages?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Why is my shit don't look like this? I need to update my phone.
You update your phone. Actually, people have been reacting to like different like messages with like emojis.
Yeah, I have emojis.
And I can't get them yet because my phone's not updated. So it'll send like a separate text that said reacted like heart. Or like a eyes emoji. I'm like, oh damn, I need to update my phone.
I don't know why it's not popping up in our.
I'm trying to find it. Right here. This
type
one.
in that hype beast one.
She said right here. Let me see.
Oh, it was.
It was Twitter. Okay.
It was Twitter.
Quote Kai, proud to announce the discontinuation of quote unquote Air Kai this November. So you still got a month in. You guys still got a month to get some. Why is it frozen on this?
Because that's not your phone.
Oh, what I'm really proud. I'm like, it's a stupid fucking videos from last night.
Amazing.
I forgot
stupid ass.
to that.
Amazing videos.
Pissing me off. What I'm really proud of is what I've accomplished in only 4 years independently. It's so many big people behind the scenes trying to extinguish my growth. But the streets keep adding fuel to the fire. I'm a product of the streets, embedded in the pavement. Thank you for supporting me. Breaking news from Sneaker Fetish. Cool Kai has announced he's shutting down the Air Kai sneaker and moving on to different product lines for his brand. Because crazy run he had with them, I think he has a runner on the way too. Which, it looked like an ASIC, no?
One? Yeah.
Read what the other boy said.
NY_Mellow replied, I have about 9 pairs of them, highs and lows. Good era, good run.
That's
in my
sick.
opinion, he lit a fire up under Nike because some of the colorways he was doing were the ones wanted. Looking forward to the runner. The prototype looks pretty good. He's got the casual shoe in Nordstrom's. Oh, that's
9
right.
pairs is sick.
And it's people like
different
him.
strokes for different folks.
It's people like New York Mellow.
But like, I feel like that is like, honestly, I feel like that patent leather, those styles, those loud colorways was very New York.
No,
It gave scammer.
I understand. Like, look, I'm not hating on him at the end of the day for having a consumer that wants to buy with him. But my whole thing is this. You guys give him so much credit, like he actually created the silhouette of that fucking shoe. Really first and fucking, y'all like the shoe because it's a fucking Jordan. First and foremost,
I'm really curious, like getting into this, and I think some of the other what the hell was I talking about? Oh, like last week I briefly brought it up, but like the customization dudes, and the one guy came out saying he had a mix of customizing fakes and reals, and it was very touchy because it's like there's people who customize real shoes. Now I'm really curious the production of like Kai's stuff. Like, was he making those from like his own mold and making an entire like new Jordan 1-esque silhouette, or was he just getting?
The whole fact of it is,
I see what you're talking about. Like,
I see what you're saying.
Like a bunch of one silhouettes and
then just
redo
took off the
them.
swoosh
That's what
and like
I'm
put them.
curious.
I don't think he did that. I think he did the other thing.
I think it was like a full production.
Like a full production,
mold.
which, but they had to get the mold from somewhere, and guess where they got it from?
Course,
the Jordan 1.
Yeah.
So it's whether he had his own mold that he created.
Sorry. I don't want to interrupt.
Oh.
You finish the thought because I think we're going to have to edit what I'm going to say.
Whether he, had his old mold or not, it still came from a Jordan 1.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the only reason y'all are buying into it is because it was familiar, because it looked like a Jordan 1. And then you're giving him all this credit like he is just some fucking innovative like person, designer, when in reality, only thing you did was put your logo on a Jordan 1 and come out with colors that you like versus the brands. And now he's just like, oh my God, he's so innovative. But let's be honest, the people who fuel Cool Kai, I'm sorry, they probably got the IQ of a banana, or they, like I said, they scammer drug dealers who like, and not even the big time ones, not even the ones that have been exposed, like your neighborhood nickel and dime, wear the same outfit 3 days in a row.
I can't.
Rose Swisher Sweets, no shade, because I know you love Swishers.
I love me a good Swisher.
Or Backwoods, Big Woods.
But I do flavorless.
You feel me? Like, just the ghetto.
Did I tell you Deshae had a pair?
Oh, you
did.
Oh,
I'm not.
And he left them at that old apartment.
I'm dead.
But here's the thing. I understand the people who bought into them during the time that they bought into it.
It was like the black taupe color. It wasn't like the funky ones, but still, I was like, you better leave these fucking shoes here.
But I still understand.
What did he pay for them?
I don't remember.
I know they're more than Jordans. I think they were like $200, like $2 or whatever. But it's like, my whole thing is this. Like, I remember during the panty, like how many guys and girls too who were buying into the Cool Kai thing because it was like, it was trendy. It was something to do. We was sitting at home, like,
I think
whatever.
It was like something.
Even that.
I think.
I mean, it's not an excuse for me.
That's what I'm saying.
I would never.
That's a terrible excuse.
I think for a lot of people, they were like really just getting into sneaker streetwear in a sense and tapping into that. And I think like
in the panty too.
What he was doing like wasn't necessarily like new, but
Cutting
it kind of
edge or
was
innovative
for that
or
like
that.
generation. It felt new.
And people are followers, okay? They will follow something all damn day. They want to be told what to wear. They don't like to think for themselves.
What is astonishing to me though is that there's probably the same people who were hating on the Nego Air Force 3 and like what it was bringing to the table were probably the same ones who were maybe into Cool Kais. I'm not saying everybody. Yeah. But it's just so crazy because the similarities and like the bright colors and the patent leather, which is like
very similar actually. There's some things going on there, yeah.
I guess someone had worn a pair of the new Air Max 95s out. I don't know where specifically, but a very close-up picture was taken of them, and everyone was talking about how they didn't look like the actual shoes that they had put on their actual pages. Like, they're not what we were shown. Yes. I think because the picture that of the person wearing them, it looks like it's all leather, real smooth.
Yeah, like this looks like different textures of leather.
Yes.
I mean, look at the
it does.
the perforated, the smooth. This one looks like it has a little bit of I don't know if that's just a crease or
I like that pale.
But the bottom is definitely like a tumbled.
Yeah.
And then so I think the variations of leather. I mean, it looks honestly when I seen this, it looked like a bowling shoe. Like I would like this
I can see that
on a bowling shoe with that type of leather. That's what it gives. But
the picture that like Amanier had actually posted with all of the shoes they look like they look suede to me. Or like
this
nubuck
looks like a
or
suede
something.
or nubuck for sure.
Like there's more textures in it than just like leather.
I actually like these.
I do too. I like the ones that Amanier had actually posted. It could be the edit.
These look like these could be for girls, and those look for boys.
Like or the person or the pair that the person is wearing is a
even
sample
though I know
or
it's not
a
gonna
family
go like
friend.
that, but it should go like that.
So
yeah.
I don't really know, but everyone's not fucking with it. So
now
I'm kind of
did
curious.
this and did a bowling shoe, I'd buy it.
If it was just a bowling shoe,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they did this with like a bowling shoe bottom and did a almond like this, with
that would be hella
leather,
cute.
or just Nike in general.
So good. Could you imagine pulling up to the bowling alley in your almond?
Yeah, that's hella cute.
Bowling shoes,
hella cute.
or not Jordan, Nike.
Nike.
Fire. Take note.
So many shoes.
We want like cool shit like that. Give us some cool bowling shoes.
James.
So random.
Bowling shit.
I don't even bowl.
I'm sorry. I don't know who needs to hear this, but James is not Virgil. Like, let somebody else play. That's all I'm saying.
It just feels like a lot. Like it feels like with the last few weeks, and I know we were gone for a minute, but even prior to leaving on vacation, it just feels like we've been talking about Amanier a lot. And like I get it, they have a lot going on. They have how many freaking stores, after James said in his interview, a lot with the news and the lawsuit, but it's just also like it's unthrilling news in a sense.
Yeah. And he still has 10 or 5 more shoes of the 10 to come out still.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all
I think
doing
it's
that
also
like
the
that.
fact of like, I think I would have been just more surprised if he would have just like dropped the shoe. This is what I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want some like real shock value lately.
Yeah.
I feel like I think that's what it is. Like we don't have any real like, oh my God. I mean, when I seen those Negos, that's how I was, but people didn't agree with that. So whatever.
That's how I felt about the Nigels too,
Everybody want to have a rollout and tell a story and shit. Nah, drop that product.
and we'll tell you about it later.
Yeah, then tell me the story, because let the product sell for itself. You can still tell a story. You do. You don't
do a real shock drop.
Yeah.
Just
and
Don't tell
then
me
we get
about
to
it.
know the product.
Yeah.
We get, and then you can let us know what's
That's
happening.
a crazy marketing scheme.
yeah. I mean, I think it would just be really cool to do a random fucking shoe, put it on like one random celebrity. People see him out. What is this? What is this? Nothing comes out about it. Just randomly drop it.
Yeah, like
Say nothing.
make people go dig. Make them go figure it out.
Yeah.
Give us Red October drop.
Yeah, like
That's
something
what we
like that was
In
just
our
kinda
size.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I mean like how they dropped it. Like they just dropped the link on
Oh,
Twitter.
you're saying do it like that.
Yeah, just drop the link.
I'm
on
also
Twitter
saying drop it too.
But
But
that
like,
too.
yeah,
You know.
if y'all want to go in the vault,
Right.
go piss this nigga off. I would love Kanye West to see that shit. He would be like, ah, oh my God, that would be amazing.
That's never gonna happen.
But can you imagine the baby fit he would have? I would
so
love it.
Crazy.
I would. I'm here for a Kanye West baby fit sometimes because it's fucking funny. It's really entertaining.
Have you been seeing people saying that like the old Kanye, not necessarily the old Kanye is back, but they were like the clone is gone. That like this recent Kanye looks like
Old Kanye.
Yeah, they were just like the way he's been dressing, and I'm like,
Did you see that he leaving his wife? Apparently they getting divorced and he moving to Tokyo.
Oh my God.
That TMZ said it. They said they leaving.
see that.
I didn't see that either.
I'm like, girl, he had you out in these streets naked forever. You better fight for your fucking marriage after all having to go through all that shit. You ain't gonna have me in these streets of Disneyland naked and then it's leaving me. We gonna figure it out.
Naked, barefoot.
Like, I mean, unless you're not safe.
Did you? I seen the video of him and the kids at Disneyland the other day, or I swear it was like the other day or something. I don't know, but it was just funny the way he was like walking around and he's just walking in front of the kids. They're like, he walking like he don't even know those kids.
He
really was
these
too, but
kids.
I mean-
I'm here. Fuck the kids.
I'm dead.
I'm here for me.
Pray for him.
But
So funny.
I figured we'd just save the last two for the
Yeah,
next
we can save
episode.
it, yeah.
Okay, so actually this past weekend, it's Monday right now. This episode comes out Friday. This past weekend, What the Duck released via Flight Club, and images surfaced of the shoes. Shout out Sam Bram for modeling for Flight Club. Who was I didn't know the other.
I don't know the
gentleman.
person either. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
sorry. Shout out him. Shout out that man as well.
Shout out Kev, because I think Kev is the one that works on all that shit now too.
I did see him.
So yeah, shout out to Kev for everything you've been doing with Flight Club. We see you.
Nice shit.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, there was a what the duck drop on was it an SB dunk? No, it's just a dunk.
I think it was just a dunk.
A dunk.
So there was 2 of them that came out.
Yes. I didn't know they glow like that. Look at that.
Oh, that 3M is crazy.
Oh.
So there's a home and
nice.
away pair for the University of Oregon Ducks.
Well, the University of Oregon home PE and Dunklow, what the duck, University of Oregon away PE. So yeah, okay.
Yeah. So they dropped at
Saturday.
Each Flight Club, New York, LA, and Miami. And the proceeds to the drop or to the sneaker. What the fuck am I trying to say?
Made in partnership with Division Street, Ducks of a Feather proceeds benefit participating University of Oregon student athletes.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, yep.
I know, because we were, because at first,
whoa.
I had seen the images of these. We know Sam, so I was like, oh, it's so cool. She got to model the shoes.
And Hugh Hefner got them early, so he did post them.
You're my gigapet. My little thing.
Is he ready to eat?
Oh, I did.
He hungry.
I heard it right before we started, too.
So, yeah, the images came out. Oh, Hugh Hefner already got his pair?
Yeah, he already posted them.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Of course.
Before these pictures.
Yeah, look, he liked the photo, too. But yeah, interestingly enough, like our question, we had to ask friends about it because like the release was through Flight Club, but Flight Club is a known resale shop.
If not the known
resale shop. Interestingly enough, how they were able to do this, I think because of the proceeds going to
possibly, yeah, because I noticed that anytime the shoe was really talked about, I guess except for this one, like Nike wasn't really mentioned, nor is Nike tagged on some of these things.
Yeah.
So I think it was kind of like you guys can do all of this, just don't like put our name on it. I mean, you know, it's a dunk, like the logo's on it. Like come on now. But I don't think it had like a really huge affiliation with like Nike for this like specific rollout. I think because the proceeds were going to student athletes and because it was done through like an organization. Like that, and obviously through Flight Club. But
the release
what made like the biggest headline was the Flight Club in New York release was in fucking insane.
Yeah, they had to shut it down.
Cancel the cops were called. It was a mess. Someone got thrown. Jesus.
Thrown?
Yeah, like someone like I don't know. Right I saw a video and someone like threw themselves or someone.
I mean, look at the street. I think it's so crazy that like like people can't just line up for shoes. And it used to be a pain in the ass back in the day. So like I can't even.
But I wonder how they did it though. Like I saw wristbands.
Okay, yeah.
But like how did
selling booth wristbands? That's crazy.
And some people said they were lined up since like Thursday or that Friday. Like it's really insane. And this is why you don't do first come first serve. Like, I mean, it wasn't first come first serve, but just like stuff like this, like we should know by now how these like inline like wristband type of situations go by now.
Yeah,
like,
it says I was online since 4 a.m. and at around 8 a.m. shit got bad. Some fights broke up. Cops showed up. Some people were camping since Thursday.
Yeah, see,
that was Ed Free 21 on Twitter, I think, X.
And I think the big hype about it was obviously that any duck shoe that drops goes crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But also everyone was wanting it to resell.
Exactly.
Obviously. Anyways.
Yeah, I think it's like, coming out of it's proceeds, it's a PE at that. Obviously, I think one of our good friends said probably around 3,000 pairs available.
Mermaid,
limited, very limited, clearly.
Very.
And Miami had they did theirs,
drop,
and then I heard LA's was kind of
crazy too.
crazy.
That's what we've heard.
But New York was
the craziest.
Yeah.
And they canceled the whole release. Supposedly they might be dropping them online this week, but who knows how that's gonna go too? If the bot's gonna eat that shit up. Yeah, it's that's
shock
just a
drops.
fucking.
Just shock
that's just
drop
a
it.
fucking.
I'm saying
mess.
that's the best
That's
way
really
to
the
do
way to
stuff.
do it, because when you have time to calculate how you're going to get in line, try to get a wristband, this and the other. Like, there's someone that's already 5 steps ahead of you. That's like already got their shit figured out.
Yeah.
Especially like sometimes when you're just a fan and you just want the shoe because you like it, but the resale side of it is just gonna fuck you up regardless.
So let's get into this then, and like, what is your favorite form of being able to get the opportunity to buy something? Clearly, we want like a straight invoice, but like, if it is clearly we don't like first come first serve. Look at what happened. I mean, if I'm assuming, I don't know how this was. If people are selling booth wristbands, you can't even trust people to stay on the street and get a wristband and a number.
Yeah.
And obviously, people still like stealing shit and too much of a hassle. Like, is it something you feel like Cop Date is the best option in these type of situations, or something like how Union passes out the codes?
I like how Union's approach was. I think Union did well with their stuff. I mean, sometimes it took forever for them to ship out, but outside of like the process, like coming there, showing an ID, getting a little ticket or whatever, I think that's fair. Now, the thing is about in-person stuff like that, though, it's always going to be rigged to an extent because people always got extra little what are those little raffle code papers? Because I've even pulled up and like people have given me like 3 or 4 like whatever, like, oh, I have extra, here you go. And it's like, damn, if you could give me this many extra, how many extras do like other niggas have, who especially niggas who like resell, like that are
emails from
you know what I mean?
True.
Exactly. But it's nothing's fair when you really think about it, when it comes from an online or a in person or whatever.
Oh,
She really herpy itch, y'all. But yeah, like I don't think anything is technically all the way fair.
I agree.
But something like a first come first serve is definitely
It's cooked.
out of pocket.
It's way out
I mean, y'all seen when we pulled up to the fucking Nigel shit, and that was supposed to be a wristband thing.
So, but see, sometimes they just say like we're releasing it this day, but they don't say how they're doing it. You never know if it's going to be like a ticketed thing or a wristband thing.
Yeah.
And you don't know how early to go line up if you need to. Like that's also the case too. Like
I
just
feel
tell
like
me
the
point
Nigel
clear.
thing was like people were civil and like standing in line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't like out of pocket. It was just a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have that many shoes there either.
Yeah, that's
and you could come out there and say, hey, yo, like we have this many pair. We're not going to be able to serve y'all. And people will still stay there. They don't care because they're going to try to buy your pair that they see you come out with. They're going to try to cut the line. They're going to try to do X, Y, and Z to try to get what the fuck they want. It's always something like a loophole or something for something. We've been seeing this like this entire time.
If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to get it. But I think for 2024 to be dropping a shoe like that in New York is actually kind of crazy.
No, it's out of pocket.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely out of pocket.
And it's very unsafe. Like the way like the Concord release a few years ago, or like almost 10 years ago, actually more than 10 years
a long
ago
time
now.
ago now.
Yeah. That shifted like everything for the way like shit's getting dropped. So we don't want to go back to that,
Bro.
Maybe you should just know by now.
I think it's honestly, this is going to take us into what is our main topic called? It's been a while since
soul searching?
Soul searching. It's going to take us into
I
soul
thought we were
searching.
already in it.
No, I mean we are, but also like we brought that up, but then I like was trying to get into like what Henny's point was, because like I think once like people who have been into sneakers knew there was money and a value into sneakers to an extent, but I think once a certain culture got a hold and realized how much money could really be made in sneakers, then that's when it started getting really crazy and the desperation. I mean, I know people
want to look good, but it really came down to the resale factor and the money that could be made to where people started getting like really crazy with it. Like, you know, because I know people already, you know, have been violent over sneakers and jewelry and streetwear and clothing and purses and, you know, all of that because, you know, people always want something that they sometimes can't acquire themselves. But yeah, I think that's really kind of when people realize there's money in it. Yeah, they started getting greedy as fuck.
And that's all that was. I mean, and to your point, Janelle, like we had already spoke about that, like anything that's usually organ related even is like always going to do well. But it's like y'all bank on that so heavily when there's like so many other products like in the market. And when you just go to one product and just, you know, feed into that, you're fucking up the market yourself too, even from like a resale standpoint, because y'all aren't giving any energy to any of the other product that's sitting, that's literally fucking sitting. And, you know, it's like shit is too fucked up now. Like something could be the best looking shoe we ever saw in our life, but if it doesn't have the right cosign of something, then people feel like they're not supposed to invest into it. And if you're not supposed to invest into it, why even fucking bother? And then it fucks up the ecosystem of sneakers because everything is supposed to be kind of balanced. You know what I mean? Like you have to have that kind of cool shit to make other shit work to a degree, because that's what like exclusivity and like, you know, streetwear, like all that shit is based on, right? Yeah. But at the same time, when you're only like at this point in time where things are a little weird right now and different as far as product goes, only feeding into that, it just makes it so obvious that like, what are we fucking doing? Like sneakers isn't even fun anymore because y'all niggas like the shit that like I hate when people say this like, I'm an Oregon Ducks fan and I've been here my whole life and I deserve to play air. But at the same time, I feel you because it's like, what the Nego shit, me and Elaina both wanted the Nego shoe. Like two people that have been into OG bait for like decades, right? Like really fuck with this shit. But we already know what fucking time it is. So we gonna get it when we fucking get it. Because y'all niggas make it so hard for anything that seems to have something attached to it to run to it. And that's why I would really like to see the collaborative stuff kind of take a seat. I'm sick of seeing so much collaborative stuff. I want to see collaborative stuff a lot less often compared to what we're getting it now because it's flooding the market. It's saturating the market. Y'all really don't know what the fuck y'all like. Y'all, and now the thing is, y'all don't even give a fuck about liking this shit. Y'all just want to make money off of it. It's fucking stupid. Like, make up your mind.
It's just where our country is at in general with capitalism and overconsumption and pure like greed. I think everyone's like trying to make a dollar right now, especially.
And I understand.
And I know, I mean, resale was way high if you like COVID, you know, resale was like way up here. So I know it's dropped down, but I think when we just think about everything, because I know we had kind of briefly talked about this last night. You were saying everything about like just the state of reselling and how you said the value being determining factor on how people choose to buy shoes. But it's really crazy because it's like, even though we look at certain shoes as like, oh, this only retailed for this much, this is how much it's worth. There is like the truth is because of our economy and how people consume everything, the resale value is the actual value of that shoe.
Right.
Like it really is like, even though it was just like, I think of it in terms of like a house. Even though you could have bought a house for like $80,000, if it's worth $200,000 now, that is the value of that house. And I think of that like in terms of shoe now. Like, yeah, at one point it probably was that, but like the value of things go up and down.
Up and down, right?
That's a good take though. Not wanting to see any collab shoes right now.
I never. It's not even about like stopping it. It's just like,
but I get what you're saying though, because
it's way too much.
I haven't thought about that point because sometimes we talk about how much we like collab shoes and like how sometimes those are the best shoes that are coming out, and that like if it wasn't a collab, like if that silhouette wasn't a collab shoe, would you still buy it? You know, stuff like that. So I kind of agree with that. Like, let's like take a seat on some of these collab stuff because one, some of that shit's sitting. We've seen that with On My Ears right now. And then just bring back just colorways. Because that's really, because like up until like Undefeated was one of the first ones, and that was like what, 07? 06,
I feel like.
And like up and from like what 85 till then, like all we had was just colorways, like just colors on shoes. And I would retros. Yeah, like I would actually love to see that, you know, because I feel like we do need a shift right now. Like there's so much shit on the market. I feel like we're not getting what we've been asking for. There just needs to be a change, and I can see that being a thing too.
Yeah, I think next week's episode we're gonna do our early sneaker of the year predictions. We kind of want to get into it since we're going into like mid-October. We're like coming into holidays, coming to the end of the year,
and coming close to complex.
But thinking about it now, I mean, I know we'll get into it more next week, but like, how many GR shoes do you think are going to be on the sneaker of the year list that aren't collab?
That's always
but all the shoes we were kind of talking about are all collabs.
Yeah.
Except for, you mentioned Black Cement 3 because it's the GOAT, but literally how many GR shoes do you think would be on there without a collaboration tied to it? So I think that's it's a really good point. Like,
get down.
And we kind of, when we were like a few episodes back, we were just talking about really good GR shoes that are out right now to grab. And that, people, I agree.
Let's get back to our roots, man.
Let's literally get back to our roots. Or like you go to the drawing board and you come up with new ways to do how you put things out. You know what I mean? Because think about it. Like when we were younger, like collabs definitely existed, but they were in certain fields. So like for instance, SB. Like that was a special moment. So when we think of like the Stussy Cherries, the fucking De La Soul SBs, the fucking MF Dooms, the Nerd collab, like all of that shit. The Wu-Tang, like all of that shit. First of all, I want to know who was working there at that time because they got it. They were really tapped into the fucking streets. Because I'm sorry to say this, y'all, and I know y'all doing a lot of changes at Nike in Oregon, but there's a lot of people in those seats that don't know what's going on the ground. And it's so important to have people that understand business, but also understand what's going on outside. And unfortunately, living in Portland, Oregon, you're not always going to be able to know what's going on outside. You actually have to be outside to understand what's happening, period. I don't give a fuck what you watch on Complex, what you search up on Instagram,
that's not,
whatever the fuck. You got to see shit in real fucking time.
Honestly, sometimes don't even listen to us because I mean, obviously everyone has like their own opinions, but you have biased opinions, you know, but like there's even like smaller folks that have great opinions as well about things that are happening still in the community right now, you know? So like do your fucking research. There's so many people to like reach out to and stuff like that, because I really do feel like we do need some type of reset.
No, we 100% need a reset. We need a whole new delivery on how we receive product, okay? Because since there is so much, like for instance, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I know how y'all know, like how it used to be back in the day with stores, how things were tiered off, how you had like tier 0, tier 1, whatever. And I know Nike has quote unquote gotten rid of the tiers, but when I think about tier systems, I think it makes sense because certain stores don't know how to deliver certain product the way another store does. So
boutique stores,
you know what I'm saying? So one store could do a really cool like rollout, right? Yeah. Like cool aesthetic, like really set the tone. And then you got the store down the street who has an account somehow, and they're not even they're not even rolling out the shit the way they are. Yeah. So therefore you're kind of fucking out the ambiance of shit, because we need this shit to stay right here because it's a good product, right? And when you give everybody a chance to push shit out, sometimes it don't make fucking sense. So I do think things need to come in a little bit more like tighter to save the product, because right now I think it's too accessible. Therefore, things are really saturated. Therefore, things are sitting, and we need a new delivery on how we receive, just how we buy it, when we see it. So less than 3 months, like a lot of shit needs to go into it. To your point, a fucking reset.
For sure.
Yes.
No, I mean, I'm really curious to see in the first few months as the new old CEO coming in.
I'm interested to see
what's the date? Today's October 7th. I think John Donahoe.
The 14th. That's when Britain starts.
Okay, John Donahoe. Like
they have their orientation together. Britt was like, "Oh my God, we're starting together. That means something." I'm like, probably does.
It's the new era of Nike. Hopefully, our
You know?
Yeah.
And the thing is, y'all need to also understand how business works and how long shit takes, because John Donahoe was in that chair for what? I don't know, 4 or 5 years or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's going to take at least 2 to 3 years to get up out of what the fuck he already has done.
I mentioned that
exactly,
the last episode too. Like, we're not going to even see that change for another
still
like
have
3
all
or 4
of
years.
Exactly.
We got to get rid of this shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
From now, we're going to trickle down in the next year or two, and then
then we're going to
we'll
start
see
to
the
see
change.
different shit. So, you know, it's not going to happen overnight.
No.
But it's a brand like Nike that has to set the tone, because let's be honest, all these other brands follow suit, because we didn't see brands like New Balance, ASIC, whatever, really chiming into that collaborative standpoint the way Nike was until Nike was starting to really pop with it. Not to say they never had collaborations, because they did,
true.
but they didn't like make it a consistent thing the way that Nike has, you know what I mean? So I really think Nike sets the tone as how we receive stuff. So it's really important that they take the fucking wheel and like change. So we start to receive shit differently, because if it keeps going like this shit's not going to continue to be what it is.
Yeah,
It's as simple as that.
The dad shoes are going to take over. Not to say there's anything wrong with that.
But
I love it.
But even that's dated. And then it'll be, and then what?
But that's the thing. It's
You know?
going to keep on like reinventing itself, and it's going to be like, because it's not the same community it was pre-panty, or like when we had gotten into it too, you know? So
yeah, we're in a whole different era.
It's just a whole different, and yes, it'll keep changing, and you have to evolve, and you have to pivot
adapt
with
it. I
it.
get it.
You have to adapt with it, but we still at the core, like, it needs to be like what we have loved about it to begin with, though, too, you know?
There needs to be authenticity to the product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta be genuine with it, too. Like, come on now. Is all we got.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a lot.
That's honestly, we're over an hour now. Yeah, that's really kind of all we had for this week.
Let us know what you guys think about that.
Yeah,
I think that's
please.
a thought that I've never thought about, you know, so I'd actually really love to hear. That might be the clip, because I really want to hear like what everyone else has to say or like think about that too.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Get some engagement on our shit. Like our Instagram.
Yeah.
Sneaky Link Pod, you know. You might as well go ahead and see how I did that. Yep. Go ahead and follow that, you know. If you made it this far, might as well. Go ahead. And if you've been watching us on YouTube, Sneaky Link Podcast, you might as well go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you're listening to us on any of our audio platforms, Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please and thank you. You know what to do. Until next week. Yep. Okay. See you guys later. Bye. And go buy a shirt.
Yes. SneakyLinkPod.com.